Good morning. The various presenters and recordings for today's virtual assembly have been put together on Aboriginal country from various parts of Greater Sydney. In doing so, I would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of this land. I pay my respects to the elders past, present and emerging, for they hold the memories, traditions, culture and indeed wisdom of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people right across the country. Good morning and welcome to our assembly.
Good morning, Tech. It gives me great pleasure to connect with you again, albeit in a very virtual setting. I hope you're doing well, and also to your family, who I'm sure you're getting very, very acquainted with. In relation to my last talk with you, I referenced Australia's performance in the Olympics. And can I say how pleased I was to see our equal best performance at the Games ever, ranked 6th in the world, from a nation with the smallest population by far. An amazing performance in the pool from the entire team. But Ariarne Titmus and Emma McEwen deserve special mention for their contributions to Australian gold rush. Amazing, superhuman performances from Emma McEwen, bettering Ian Thorpe in 2000 and Shane Gould in 1973. She is Australia's most successful swimmer ever, and you were able to witness it. More great news surrounding how many sports that we achieved medals for in the first time. You might remember first time gold for skateboarding, freestyle BMX and canoeing. The most fond and emotional was, for me, the first bronze for the Boomers in basketball for Australia. A truly inspiring semi-final against USA, where we were up 3 points at halftime, and unfortunately lost by a larger margin by full-time. The Boomers had the Australian spirit of tenacity and grit and determination. They never gave up. Astonishingly, the Boomers' resilience came back from defeat strongly led by Paddy Mills, who scored about half of Australia's points and were able to defeat a very talented, strong Slovenian team to achieve bronze, a nail-biter for the entire match. I must say that I screamed many times there for Australia, sinking threes and setting screens and really, doing so well against such a world-class team. A first Olympic medal for Australia. Simply amazing, spellbinding, awesome. In analysing these results and the outstanding performance of the Australian team at the Tokyo Olympics in 2020, why was it that we did so well against the rest of the world? We had little contact after all due to COVID. We weren't able to compare notes or prepare performance under pressure. And we're a really small nation down under. I think there's 3 things that allowed us to be really good, and here's where, again, I have a parallel to Tech, that we have outstanding athletes, very much like you techies out there, our students. There's a very good sports development system, very likened to the excellent teaching and learning at Tech, even online. And lastly, we've got excellent attention to detail, like our entire Tech community, students, parents and staff alike. We set the bar high and expect nothing less. We are in preparation in making you all medalists in your area. Hang in there, Tech. You've got this one.
Hey everybody. Maybe the SRC for this week in their Olympics, because the Paralympics are coming too, of course, could do worst COVID haircut or one most in desperate need of a haircut, because I'm at the point of giving up. I've almost got a ponytail, guys. Maybe you could share a ponytail with us. Now, years 8, 10 and 12, a few general things for all of you. I'm hearing from many of you that you're possibly having trouble getting motivated. We are up to week 5, or the end of week 5. We're halfway through term 3, which is pretty cool. When in doubt, stick to your structure, stick to your routine, stick to your timetable. Teachers are putting work there for you. There's enough there that you can just keep plodding through when you're struggling to get motivated. That will work for you. And then when you're really excited to get stuff done, use it, use that energy. But please, you need to get outside. There is sunshine out there on most of these days. If you're in one of the lockdown LGAs, as I gave you the tip, get out to the letterbox, do something you're allowed to do, but you need to get that sunshine on you. It makes you feel so cool. Also getting away from the screen. I'm finding I'm spending a lot of my day looking at a screen. You need to change that focus from a short focus to a long focus. Get out and look into the distance. That's going to help too. Now, a few specifics for you. I'll only keep you for a sec. Year 8, your subject selection for Year 9 is coming up. In week 7, we'll be doing a pre-recording of information for what electives you have on offer to choose for next year. We'll be posting all the information about each subject on the Google Classroom and making sure your parents can see all that too. So that's an exciting time coming for you, because now you get a good say in what you're going to study in years 9 and year 10. Year 10, of course, we did that process a few weeks ago, and that was really cool. The academic interviews I thought were really enjoyable too. I really liked being in there for 5 or 10 minutes with so many of you, so we could talk specifically about what's going to suit you for stage 6. You would have noticed, hopefully in the Google Classroom as well, that the Community School of Languages have released what they're doing for next year. So if you were interested in a language other than the Japanese that we offer, that is there. Have a look there. And also for anyone who wanted to do a TAFE course and do a vet subject, that's there as well. You'd need to talk to Mr. Mazakis. I know a few of you already have, but if you're even a maybe, which is not normal, well, it's not the usual thing that we do, but it's most definitely something on offer, talk to Mr. Mazakis. Now, year 12, what a big week you guys have had. A lot of you have been out to Kudos Arena to get your Pfizer injection. I finished my AstraZeneca yesterday. Mr. Grinham's done his Pfizer last week, and she's finished. Ms. Cox is as well. Mr. Soul already is. So your teachers are doing similar things. We know that some of you may not feel great after it. I feel awesome, just to make you feel good about that. I've had no adverse reaction at all, which is, I don't know, I'm pretty happy about it. I've been waiting for it to happen. So well done. Now, if any of you didn't make it, really important, you need to contact me if you're in one of the lockdown LGAs. I hope you've done that by now, because we can help you to get out there. This still keeps going on until Saturday. So any issues, please contact me today. My email address is flooded on the Google Classroom. Just keep sending me messages directly. I'm prioritising getting back to you guys over anything else. So if there's something you need, please let me know. Also, at this time of year, I would have been keen to do another confirmation of entry with you. That's with Nessa. You would see it in Students Online, what all your subjects are, checking that your home details are correct, that your mobile's right, that you've changed your email address to the private one. I would normally hand that out on paper. That's not going to be the case now, but I know that you can do that yourself. I might put together a tiny how-to video using one of my kiddies as a guinea pig, so I can access his account and show what it looks like. And we might want to get to that in the next couple of weeks. That makes sure that the correct exams get sent to the school for the HSC with all your details and everything already printed in there. So we haven't got it's just important, okay? So I'll send that out in the next couple of days too. So yeah, look, we're missing you all, but I'm also enjoying the sunshine. We know there's an end to this. It's not going to go forever. We'll catch up again soon. So stick with it, guys. Stick to your timetable. Talk to your friends. Catch up with people you may not have heard from for a while. Make sure they're okay. I know you'll hear a lot more from Miss Cox about this too. But look out for your neighbours, look out for your friends, look out for your family. And hey, stay well. I'll see you guys soon.
Oh, hello boys. Just caught me at the end of my workout. Hope you're all doing okay, and I hope you're all enjoying Wellbeing Wednesday afternoons. I'm loving receiving your photos and your videos, so keep them coming in. This week's winner for the staff is Miss Johnston, and she sent in that terrific photo of her doing a handstand down at the beach. Our student winner for this week is Linton Zeng of Year 8. He sent in the most beautiful sunrise and him fishing. It's a great photograph. Have a look at it. It's on your hub. I want to send out a special message to Year 12 this week and wish you luck in your trials. I really want you to take good care and focus to make sure that you concentrate on doing a really great job of these trials. Pretend that you are in the HSC exams and do your best effort so that teachers can give you feedback on this last effort before you go into the HSC. So please treat it seriously and do a great job of it. I'm getting back to my workout. See you, boys.
And now it's time for some music. Good morning, boys. Welcome to the next instalment of our hugely popular virtual assemblies. We would much prefer, obviously, to be doing all these face-to-face in the auditorium with all the pomp, ceremony and fun that we have along the way, but we're making do during these tricky times. It's the end of week 5. It's the halfway point when it comes to the term. When we all log in Monday morning, we know that we're going to be on the other side of the hill, heading down towards the end of term finish line and all the holidays that hopefully we're going to be in a position to enjoy a whole lot better than we have. Lots of other restrictions that have been in our way for the past couple of weeks. We're all used to it. We know it's not ideal. We're working ways around it. And I must say that I am immensely proud of the effort that the boys are making right across the school, and indeed my teacher colleagues, being very, very mindful of the situation that we're all in, making lessons as engaging as possible, trying new technologies, learning a whole range of different skills. It really is a remarkable place to work, and I want to acknowledge the hard work of everyone there. It's been terrific stuff. I've got a couple of messages that I want to give out in particular to Year 7s. It's an interesting way to start high school. Others in Year 8 did it last year. So just keep doing what you're doing. Reach out to your teachers, reach out to Mr. Nagan if you get stuck, and keep plugging away, boys. Hopefully this will be it when it comes to COVID for your time at high school. Boys in Year 9, you guys are got your 3 electives. You've got some customization in your own learning. Stay on top of those deadlines. Getting in good habits in the junior year is going to set yourself up for success when it comes to the seniors. Make no excuses. Be in class on time. Meet all of those deadlines. Likewise, reach out to Mr. Cashier and your teachers if you're getting stuck, and hang in there, boys. Lastly, to Year 11, almost like the forgotten group. It's tricky. You guys were in Year 10 last year, you're in Year 11 now, you're looking at what's happening with your brothers in Year 12, but we haven't forgotten you. We know how tricky it is. We know that you've got a whole range of things to look forward to in next term. More information's coming for you guys. I've got a whole range of updated information about what your Term 4 timetable is going to look like. We're going to do it via Zoom early next week. Lots of information coming. Hang in there, keep plugging away. And again, I'd also want to point out that we've got 12 new prefects already elected. Those boys have been announced through our social media channels. Congratulations, boys. That's terrific stuff. By the time you guys are watching this, we're probably going to be close to finalising our 6 senior prefects and then moving into the final stage, identifying our captains and vice captains for 2022. It's going to be really, really tough. The boys that have already made it this far are a remarkable group of young leaders. I'm pretty excited. I couldn't predict who I think it's going to be, which made things really, really exciting, and also means that we've got a fantastic crop of leaders in a strong position to take up the reins of school captain and follow the footsteps of Daniel, Lockie, Eric, Louis before that. Terrific fellas. This is it for the assembly from me now. I'm going to sign off, but remember, I hope you've been watching out for some Easter eggs along the way. At 1 o'clock on the Google Classrooms, you will be able to check in and put in your answers for the Easter eggs that you think you've spotted. First person with all the right answers wins the $25 voucher. Will it be you? Have fun, boys. Stay safe, look after each other, and we'll see you on the other side.